Hi everyone, now I will show you how to adjust this machine briefly. The machine can be divided into two parts, gluing unit and drying unit. The two units need independent power connection. The power supply is 3-phase, 4-wire, so it will need two breakers, and also for the power it will need ground wire. If no ground wire, it will cause some effect to the machine. First is the feeding section adjustment. We press this bra to lift the beam. We use a screw to adjust the belt position according to the box size. Make sure the belt position are even under the boxes. We have totally 5 sets of belts. You can adjust it according to your box size. After the adjustment is finished, we lift the bar to the starting position. Now we fix one side of the vertical board and adjust the other side to make sure that the box is in the center. Now we adjust the two pressing blade position and angle to make sure that the blade head and the box side next to each other. When we are doing this, we need to leave some small space between the board and the paper side. And here you can see it's showing there's a gap between the board and the paper side. After the adjustment is finished, we now use one box to adjust pressure of the blade. The suitable pressure will be that just one paper can pass smoothly, two paper cannot pass. And we can adjust the pressure by the screw on top. Another point about paper feeding is there is an angle for this type of boxes as shown in the video. And we can use a vibration motor to help the paper feeding if the feeding process is not so smooth. After these adjustments, we now can stack the paper now. And we have 4 sets of paper holders to help paper feeding by creating a 15 to 20 degree angle of the paper stack. Also, we can make some slight adjustment of the paper holders according to the real situation of paper feeding. For the pressing blade, we equipped two types of blades for customers to choose according to their boxes. For cardboard boxes like this, we use small blades. For some thick boxes, like corrugated paper boxes, we use these big ones. Now we can start paper feeding test after this adjustment. Switch the power of the paper feeding. Run the main motor. Lower the machine speed to about 10 to 20 range on the screen. And we can see under this condition, the feeding belt is still, but the other parts are running. Then we switch off the power motor and fan the green button on the left of the machine. This button is inching button, which means when you press it, the machine runs. When you move your hands, it will stop. It's convenient for testing. The sensor is to detect the quantity, and the two sets of bells and wheels are to help the paper feeding. This part is correction unit. When the paper comes to this position, it will follow one side of the rail and make the box side in line with the rail. There are many rolls on the machine side. We can adjust the distance of boxes by moving these rolls. We can use the hand wheel to realize this function. Now we turn on the drying internal to make it running first. The boxes will stack on each other when they fall on the tunnel, but the side cannot cover each other because there are glue on each box side. Next, we turn on the fan on top of the turtle and adjust the temperature on the screen. First is to press the set button. When it shows SU on the screen, we can set the temperature as we want with the button. After setting, we press set back to the main page. Now the heating lamp will start working. Below is set temperature, above is the current temperature. The heating lamp will start working, will stop once it reaches the set temperature, and will restart when the temperature becomes lower. Now we put the glue into the tank, loosen the screw. Behind the glue tank, we can adjust the position of the glue tank and the wheel. The glue wheel should be in line with the box side. If the paper box thickness is different, we can lift or lower the glue wheel accordingly by adjusting the side rod on the glue unit frame. The amount of glue can be adjusted by the screw under the glue tank, but remember not to make the screw too tight to avoid the scratch of the glue wheel surface. The glue tank button controls the glue motor. We switch the button to make the glue wheel run and stop. Now we can start running the machine. If the boxy sides stick on each other when they fall, we can improve this situation by changing the speed adapter in front side of the machine head. And this button can modify the gap between the box. We can also increase the turtle bell speed to realize the same purpose. Now we can see the machine running after all the tests is done. During this process, we need to check if the box side is sticked on each other and make the adjustment accordingly. Last, we need to check the finished product and see if it's fully dried after the turtle and adjust the temperature based on the real situation. And that's all for the adjustment. Thank you.